Hello, this is a demo of the ARMember WordPress plugin. This will allow you to run with a single plugin your entire membership program. And it's any kind of membership where you have people log in order to access things on your website. So just to go through a couple of these brief things before we jump into the admin panel, I wanted to give you an overview. There's easy integration with this plugin with a number of different payment providers, even email solution providers. You can restrict specific content within your pages, and you can also restrict entire pages for each one of the different plans, and we'll go through that when we jump into the admin. There's a really nice drag and drop form builder, which we will demo as well, and an unbelievably quick and easy membership setup wizard where you can set up multi-column, multi-membership options within just a few minutes, and we'll do that as well. So let's just jump right into the admin panel. So once you install your plugin, here is your dashboard. So you've got some stats here on your membership program. First thing you want to do if you set up a new plan is jump into the ARMember menu and manage plans. When you first start up, you're going to get a free membership plan by default. There are a number of different default things available in this plugin. You've got the first plan is set up for you. You've got a number of email templates that are available to you, a number of pages that are generated by default. So that makes it very simple and fast to just jump in and get started with the membership program and then customize it as much as you want, either before you launch or down the road. So what we'll do now is I just want to show you how to add a new plan in case you want to do that. So let's add a paid plan. I don't want to inherit the access rules, so what we'll do is create a paid plan of our own. We're going to charge $20 for lifetime access. And the plan has been added successfully. So now I want to go and configure the plan. So I'm going to add a whole new setup to show you how it's done. So we're going to call this setup 2. And notice there's the short code is going to be displayed here. One of the unique features about ARMember is that you're going to get one short code for your entire membership program. Additional short codes are available if you want to only post specific features, but you're going to be given one short code for the entire plan, and that will allow people to manage their entire membership experience. That's very unique to ARMember, and it makes it very simple to deploy. So step 1, the basic configuration. I'm going to select the paid plan 2. Let's do paid plan, or let's do the free membership as well. So these two plans will be offered on one page. Sign up form. Let's use please sign up. Payment gateways. I want to integrate with PayPal and Stripe. And let's allow people to get a discount with a unique code that I provide certain groups of people. And other options, look at all of the different pages that ARMember creates for you by default. So this is just a sample list here of different things that you're going to get. You can create new pages, obviously. But after they sign in, I want them to go to the thank you page. Styling and formatting, you have a number of different skins. So let's use skin 1 for people to select their option. I'm going to go with a 2-column layout, and the two different plans that I have available will be side by side. For your payment gateway, I want those also to be side by side in a 2-column format. Let's change up the color a little bit to make it match my brand, which is a little bit darker of a blue. Custom CSS. You can go to town here if you want, but I'm going to leave it by default because you'll see the design is beautiful. If you have specific brand options, you can add those here via CSS. And before I launch, let's go ahead and preview this. That looks nice. We've got side by side, just like I requested. Free membership plan on the right, or we can charge 20 bucks for the paid plan. You'll notice it's all material design, and there's the dark blue color. That looks a little closer to my brand. I'm going to let people select Stripe or PayPal for payment, and the coupon code is there just like I wanted. So everything looks neat and tidy here. I'm going to save this. I can immediately grab this short code. It's copied to my clipboard. And let's see, I am going to do one more thing here before we launch, and I show you how it actually looks on my WordPress page. I'm going to manage forms because I want to show you how powerful it is to really customize your form. So let's add something new on the registration side. I'm going to call this registration 3. And for the form fields, I'm going to select from a template instead of cloning. So based on number 2, and I'm still going to have it redirect to thank you, but let's add this. And I want to show you these really cool features on the left here. I really want to know what gender they are, just so I can start figuring out who my members are. By default, it shows you male and female. That looks good. But also, I wanted to go with that darker blue color for my color scheme. And I want it to be added to my MailChimp account. So as people are signing up, it's going to add these people to my MailChimp account so I can start sending them newsletters and things like that. So I'm going to save this. Now we have a form. So one other feature I'd like to show you, if we jump over here on the left side, go to Appearance, and then go to Menus, you'll notice something new in your WordPress account. You're going to have a few ARMember additions down here. And one of those things is to change your menus directly from here so you can launch an ARMember form directly from your top navigation, and it will open in a modal window. So registration form 3, for example, let's add this to the menu. You can even change the label. Now let's go down and save it. Okay, so let's see how this looks now in our demo. So here's the demo site. You'll notice that cancel payment is the last menu item. If I refresh this page though, we've added a menu item called registration 3. And when I click this, it opens it as a modal window. And ARMember is the only membership plugin that will do this. I also want to show you how to add social connect logins to your forms. So the way to do this is first you need to add the add-on feature, and that's done pretty simply. You just go in here, social connect, and activate and configure. Then you're going to go back to your forms. So I'm going to edit one of our existing forms and show you how to add a social connect to this. So you'll notice down below there's a social connect option. I'm going to enable that, and instantly we have all these different options for social connects. Let's go ahead and configure that. We have a couple things we can do here. Button skin, first of all. You have some choices here on how the Facebook login buttons are presented. You have Twitter, LinkedIn, and some others. So what we can do is change the skin to the square buttons. For Facebook and LinkedIn, we can also, or I'm sorry, Twitter. Let's remove LinkedIn, VK, and Google+. So we only have those two. But I'd like to show Twitter first because my audience is mostly on Twitter. All I have to do is drag that and it will reconfigure that. That looks good. Now I am going to add a separator. Sorry about that. Let me apply it. So now we've got just two with Twitter up front. It all looks a little cramped to me, so I'm going to add a separator. You can configure this however you want. By default, it's going to add an OR. So now that looks good. Now my members can sign in or register using their Twitter or Facebook account. Let's jump into access rules. And let's customize our plan a little bit. We had the paid plan 2, plan A, which we're not using for this particular demo. What I want to do is add some protections for certain pages. So what I can do is, like right now I've got it set on pages. You can also have it custom tailor the information that we display and reveal to, based on taxonomy, navigation menu items. So you can have complete menu items disappear based on their plan level. So let's stick with pages. Look at all the different pages we have set up for our demo. What I'm going to do is, if you want to go into thank you, the thank you page, it's only for plan 2 members or plan A members. But what I want to do is, let's see here, the Mail Poet subscribe with AR forms. I only want that available to my paid members. So I'm going to have the protection on and make it only for the paid plan 2 members. Also, if you want to see your profile page, I'm going to protect that as well. But that's going to be available to any of the 2 paid plans. And once that's done, you can just update your rules and your protection is in place. Drip content. What this is I can reveal content to people over time. So if you're on my highest paid plan, I can make something reveal after 10 days, any information you want, any HTML. If you have people that are on your free plan, you might want to reveal after 4 days that a paid plan is available and give them a link to upgrade to your paid plan. Payment history. This is just an internal management of your payment receipts. Email notifications. This is powerful. Look at all of these default email notifications you get with a new plan. What I want to do is just quickly show you how easy it is to add a new email response. So I can type anything I want in here. And I can drop in template tags as well. And it will automatically merge those personalized fields into my email template. I'm not going to save this one. Coupon management. So if I want to make it so a very specific set of people get a discount on my $20 plan, I can do that. I can create a name for my coupon code, a discount amount, and an expiration date, and which plan it will apply to. You can also create a nice trial plan. So maybe for 7 days it's free and then it locks it down again. Profiles and directories. So right now we've got a couple different profiles available. If you want to customize what people can see, this is very popular nowadays where people want to view their profile and view details about their profile. You can customize the way that looks, and they can customize some information about their own profiles as well. You can have directory templates if you want to have a directory of people just so they feel like they're part of a community of members. You can do that, add templates, or just keep the default one. General settings, this is extremely robust. You can change virtually anything about the way this software looks and functions. I'm going to scroll through so you can view some of these. We do manage custom currency, email settings. They support SMTP, of course. Default rules, activities, front-end font settings, and global CSS, which will apply to anything that you don't see in the more discrete CSS options. Payment gateway providers. This is where I can set up my PayPal integration and other payment provider integrations. There are a whole number of them. It's not just PayPal. You've also got Stripe, Authorize.net, To Checkout, Bank Transfer. So, and that's right out of the default box. Page setup, here's where we can configure default pages. Opt-ins, this is where we can configure additional. You've already seen the Aweber and Constant Contact, but look at all of the other email providers. Set your security options. Depending on just how valuable your content is, you might want to make it a little more aggressive. And you can see all the condition handling. If things go wrong, you can have custom pages that tell people what went wrong. Import, export is available here. So you can import and export your settings. Social Connect. You can configure your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus page to have that integrated into your membership program. And finally, common messages. So here's where you can customize what alerts are displayed to your members. Obviously, defaults are included, but you can get very detailed. And if you have a certain personality for your brand and you want that to come across in your messaging, it's very simple to just go in and tweak the language here. There are 6 add-ons that you can configure by default. You can very simply, very quickly and easily turn those on and off. You can deactivate or configure Social Connect, drip content, social features, and opt-ins. You can integrate BuddyPress and coupons. Badges and achievements. I'm sure you've heard about gamification. It's a very new and very successful way to get people to engage with your membership. If you want your community members to do more, a great way to do that is to give them awards and badges for engaging with your content. So people that are spending more time are going to earn additional badges and achievements. So you can add new badges, set achievements, and manage those here. ARMember has full documentation. It's worth mentioning. Again, even if you want to use the API features, the more advanced features, everything is fully documented to make it simple. So what I'm going to do now is let's go jump into our pages. And I want to add a page. Let's just create a whole new one. So we'll call this demo page 2. And I'm going to paste in my shortcode that I copied earlier and publish. The page is published, so what I'm going to do is copy this. Let's open this in a private window. So here it is. Here's our demo page. Notice we've got paid plan 2, free membership. And this is the default form. We can choose our gateway provider here to pay with either credit card or PayPal. And we can apply a coupon code. So that's how quick it was to completely configure not only the functionality on the back end of what our membership plan is going to offer, but also the front end website and how it's going to appear to your members as they log in. So I am going to switch back. Once we're in here, I wanted to show you a couple of the other features. So membership shortcodes, I can add very specific shortcodes for things like action buttons, drip content. You can manage all of those from here. Social logins, membership setup wizard. I'm going to go to restrict content, and I really love this feature. What this allows you to do is within any given page you can display different content to people based on their plan level. So if they have the low plan, you can have kind of a permanent link in here and a call to action to upgrade that always appears at the top of all of your valuable pages. That way you're always convincing people over time to upgrade to your paid plan. And you can display the content either way, if they're logged in or if they're not logged in, or if they're in one plan versus the other. And of course you're given the short code for that particular content. I'm going to look at my other pages. So as you scroll down all of the different pages, one of the nice features is see how well ARMember integrates into your existing WordPress experience. So it shows you the different pages that are activated with ARMember. What I'm going to do now, let's just go into a cancel payment page. Notice at the top right, as you're editing any page, any WordPress page, you can very quickly add protection to it. So I can add protection for Plan A only. Maybe I want to also add paid Plan 2. And when I update that, I've just applied those protection settings to this page without even having to go into the ARMember dashboard. So very simple to control things within the normal WordPress environment. I'm going to show you how to manage your members real quick. Notice that all of your existing members are displayed here. You can view them, edit them, quickly view their status. And back to the plan membership. Obviously at any time you can activate or deactivate, or jump in and make any quick changes you want to the plans that you've already created. That's it. Hope you enjoy.